Hi, this is your Houston chiropractor, Dr. Gregory Johnson. We have Kyle here with us. Now, Kyle is a Maryland crack addict who referred his girlfriend, Labrina, in here on Monday, and yesterday we saw her. He saw her getting adjusted and saw how good she was doing, so he thought he'd give it an adjustment today too. This will be his very first chiropractic adjustment ever, right?
Yep, yes sir.
And he doesn't really have a great deal of pain. He's just got a little forward head posture, tightness up in his traps and upper thoracic spine. But I did find some subluxations down in his pelvis, lumbar spine, thoracolumbar spine especially, and then a few up in his cervical spine. But he doesn't really have a lot of complaints, so this is more of a wellness adjustment for him. And this is our Palmer Proud Wednesday here at Advanced Chiropractic Relief. We'd like to give a big shout out to Tristan Went and Dr. Denny Marchiori up at Palmer College of Chiropractic, the #1 chiropractic college in the world. And that's where I learned how to do most of my adjusting and all the science. And we're working with Palmer right now to not only donate money to their funds and their research and everything, but also to hopefully get the Johnson chiropractic technique delivered as an advanced chiropractic elective course for all their seniors in clinic. And so we're working directly with the Palmer staff to do that. And
Awesome.
I'm writing a scientific paper right now that I'm going to be presenting to them so that we can get that in there. Yep.
Nice.
All right, let's show them what you got there,
All right,
Kyle. Let's
let's do
have
it.
you flex forward and backwards. Now, Kyle's got one of the best postures coming in that we've had, except he's got just this forward head posture. So his bowling ball's a little forward. That puts extra stress on the rest of his spine. This is his very first adjustment. I've already done his ortho-neuro testing, so I'm going to adjust him on the BioPhysics table first. For those of you who haven't figured it out yet and wonder how come I adjust on this table first on a new patient so I can get a feel of their joint range of motion and their musculoligamenous tonicity and range of motion. He's a little bit short there, not so bad. That doesn't tighten up too bad either. He didn't have any pain on that, so he has a negative knockless and he had negative Deerfield. But I am still going to start adjusting on his SI joint. I'll try to help if I cock the piece. And then his right SI joint. I see it doesn't matter if you have a herniated disc, spondylolisthesis. Gotta be quiet during this part. Crack addicts get all upset when I'm talking. Batter. Legs are even. You will, only a tiny bit short anyway. That didn't hurt at all when I brought your legs up, did it?
Nope, that was smooth.
Yep. This is your biggest issue right here. Okay, let's turn you on your back, please. So, like I was saying, it doesn't matter whether you have a herniated disc, spondylolisthesis, or have absolutely no pain. I'm going to adjust you still on the XYZ axis in your cervical, thoracic, lumbar spine, and pelvis, as well as your extremities. For those of you who think you're Google scholars or know more science than I do, just go to Google Scholar and type in the terms that I talk about frequently. Let's just jump that away. All right, so you surviving the first part really good. There we go. This will be Kyle's first time getting the manual spinal neural decompression adjustment on the y-axis, which we've lovingly named the ring dinger. And the ring dinger is pretty much stuck on it, so Team Ring Dinger. Kyle's going to be the newest member today.
Trying to see what it's all about.
Yep. It's all about decompressing the joints, the disc, and the nerve intervertebral foramina, where the nerve comes directly off the spinal cord, and reseating those joints in a better biomechanical alignment and configuration. Let's have your butt right here, head up this way. There we go. Yeah, put your hands right there for Wow, you're almost in the last 2 pegs too, Kyle. That's good. I wish I was still that thin. There we go. I should feel fairly relaxed with the exception of these pins. There you go. Keep your teeth together for me on this one. Just breathe through your nose. There you go.
Nice.
So to really get
That felt so good.
everything in the body, which is really what differentiates my technique from most chiropractors, is I'm adjusting everything. Oh yeah, crack addicts definitely don't love you too, Kyle.
That was great.
Yeah. They probably heard that one up in Maryland too. We did great on your first one. Okay, so let's come over here and stand in front of the mirror. Now, I've seen a couple people leave comments on there that they think this is a scam. You know what you're talking about before you make those kind of comments, because I am stimulating the Golgi tendon apparatus within the muscle spindle that changes the tonicity of the muscle spindle. So this is muscle spindle work. I'm just going to tap these muscles paraspinally. This should help relax that trap and levator scapula all the way down into your quadratus lumborum multifidus, gluteus muscles, piriformis. Now I'm going to stretch this forward. Watch how much more range of motion I get out of his cervical spine doing this. No, it's not doing anything, is it? Yeah, I just do this because I like to scam people. Idiots. Okay, now pull these. This is your homework right here, Kyle.
Yep.
Flare these here, and then we're going to bring that head straight back, and then look at the wall behind you. You guys can help each other, remind each other of your exercises every day. There you go. Okay, let's have you flex your head forward, backwards, and in neutral. And it should have felt smoother, by the way.
Yeah.
Do you still feel as tight up here now?
No. A little sore down in here.
Yeah, you're going to be
yeah.
sore for about 72 hours after your first adjustment. That's just from me
Great.
stretching the tissues and breaking loose fibrotic adhesions. But we are getting a proprioceptive neurological bombardment through the afferent nerves up into his cerebellum. His cerebellum processes that and then sends neurological information down efferently to the rest of his body parts. That's what chiropractic's all about. Just look up afferent nerves and the efferent nerves, cerebellum. You'll see everything that I ever mention or talk about scientifically is in the scientific published literature, and we are working on this XYZ axis in a completely documented, certified, researched way that we're affecting a change on the human body by doing the adjustments on the y-axis, the x-axis, and the z-axis. So what would you describe to your fellow crack addicts around the world?
That was great. I could see how, like, if you're in a lot of pain, that would be a little bit more uncomfortable. But for me, I felt
Yeah, but
that
then
felt
those people
so
get
good.
out of pain, they feel so good too.
Yeah, I thought it felt great. It's
Yeah.
like, you know, like when you're trying to crack your back and you can't do it, that's what you need right
Yeah,
there.
and I do not recommend you crack your own back. I'm a chiropractor and I don't adjust myself, so
Yep.
that self-cracking stuff's not really good for your
No,
ligaments.
no walking on people's backs. Or
Well,
anything like
that's not what I would. Don't be playing your Houston chiropractor at home.
that. Cool.
So this is your Houston chiropractor, Dr. Gregory Johnson, coming to you from Advanced Chiropractic Relief in Houston, Texas, with Kyle and Labrina from Maryland. We'll see y'all soon.